Hello, Soldierboy here, and welcome to the channel update. You may be able to tell, I'm not sure how well it's coming across on the recording, but my voice is not brilliant, but bear with me. We'll try and get this done. I need to record this before the Easter holidays, otherwise I wouldn't be able to record it, so I needed this in where I could. I hope everyone's well. Thank you for all your support in the last month, and even longer than that, of course. We'll talk about me first of all. No major change in anything. We're still waiting on an MRI, which I think is happening in May now. They are upping medication, which is making me majorly drowsy. But I'm managing to hold it here for the evening stream so far. Hopefully, we'll end up dropping back down, because if the drowsiness is too high, there's no point taking it. So that's hopefully what's going to happen. This week, when you're seeing this, is Monday morning. This week and next week are Easter holidays for us in the UK. So my little boy is off school and my other half is home as well. So streaming, as you can probably tell by the schedule, is very minimal. This happens most school holidays. We do generally get a few odd days here and there. We can stream when they're out for the day and stuff like that. But we'll have to see what happens there. But do keep an eye out on the Discord and the community page for any last minute streams that I don't know about until it's the day before, night before. But we will have a few evening streams as well. We've started Arkham City. The reason we did this was because I knew the Easter holidays were coming up. I knew there's no point in starting something new when we've got a couple of things coming out. So Horizon's DLC Burning Shores is out on the 19th of April. We will be doing that from release. And Batman Arkham City, if you haven't finished it, I think you might have done, we'll move to evening streams in the meantime while we do Burning Shores. I don't know how long Burning Shores will be. It's a DLC. I can't see it being 30, 40 hours. But we'll see. But the Jedi Survivor vote has finished. And Jedi Survivor to play on release, overwhelming majority. I'm actually quite surprised. I didn't think people would want it. Me spoiling it for them, but okay, fair enough. That releases April 28th, so we'll do that on release as well. If we're still doing Horizons DLC, when Survivor releases, Survivor will do morning streams, and Horizon will move to evening streams. So hopefully that will kind of fit the schedule better. Batman may go on hold if we haven't finished it at that point, but we'll see where we're at and make a decision. So I'm reading, I've got a big list of things, so I'm reading it as I go. Final Fantasy VII is coming to an end. I'm not sure where we are with the schedule and you guys watching it, but I've finished the main story and the main game. I'm actually started the DLC already. There will be a vote for next episodic game. But let me know in the comments if you have an idea of what episodic game we could do next. I've got a list that I think would be good. One of them is Death Stranding. Now, it's a game that I've wanted to play. It's a game you guys have suggested. We just never managed to get there with it. And we're not going to manage to play every game live. I don't know if it's better to play it episodically, because I know it's a walking simulator, as people describe it as. That means we can speed that bit up if nothing happens. I can edit it so we're not, bored. I've never played it. I'm guessing by what people have said. But let me know what you think of that. That's one of my kind of thinking at this point. Or we can drop down a game and we'll have more of the other games per week. So we're not doing 3 different games during the week. We'll only have 2 episodically. But there'll be more episodes of each, if that makes sense. It's something that I've been thinking about. I haven't made my mind up, so let me know what you think about that. Mirage, I'm hearing, has been delayed. Assassin's Creed Mirage. I've heard August now. I was estimating September anyway, because we hadn't seen any game footage or anything. So that was kind of my expectation. Spider-Man 2 is out in the autumn. I'm guessing November. That's currently my guess. Just the way it kind of fits at the minute, I think. But we'll see what happens. We are planning to do both of those on release. We'll see how that fits when time comes. We've just got to wait and see, really. Once we get into Survivor, we will vote for next live stream game. So any suggestions to add to the list, let me know. On YouTube, the votes are limited to 5 choices. On Discord, you can have unlimited. So I'm trying to pick 5. Every time we do a vote for next mainstream game, I'm trying to pick a couple that won the previous vote that did well. And then maybe 1 or 2 new ones that people haven't suggested or has been suggested in the past, but we haven't got to. That's kind of how I'm trying to keep on top of it. Channel Showcase has started. I think it's working really well. I think it is. But you guys are going to know whether it's working. As I said before, the aim isn't for everyone to subscribe to them. It's to them to have a look at their content and go, actually, I like this. So actually, no, it's not for me, but I know someone who might enjoy it. You know, and it's not all about subscribing and never watching. It's just about putting these showcasing these channels and putting them in front of more people, which, unless you get on well with the algorithm, aren't going to be in front of enough people. And you just never know what someone's going to enjoy. So that's what it's about. I do need to reiterate as well, it is picked randomly. I have a big list. I think I've got 50 different channels currently in the list. And I just do a random generation and it picks one. So if you haven't been picked just yet, don't worry. If you're not sure if your name's in the hat, let me know and I'll add it if I haven't already. I've probably got quite a lot of people who are regularly here anyway. We can add it to the list. And hopefully you'll get picked very soon. Okay, my throat is not helping. Sundays have become Simulation Sunday. I think it really goes really well together, to be fair. Currently we do Lawn Mowing Simulator, which I really enjoy. Wolverine was enjoying it, but then he broke his wrist and couldn't hold a controller. He will be doing some very, very soon, though. He also wants to do, and this is his idea, Power Wash Simulator. Now, I have purchased it because he wanted to play it, and that's all good, and it was discounted. But I'm not sure how well it fits. I've watched him play it on his account, and man, it annoys me. There's no rhythm. There's no way of doing it normally. I don't know. It's just his. I'll do a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It's like, no, start one end and go all the way across to the other. So we may have some arguments if we do try and record it, but he wants to record it. So it's something I'm thinking about. It may be we do a few lawnmower episodes and then we do a power wash episode. Of course, we can speed it up. We can add some music to it because there's no music in game. That's kind of my thinking. But yeah, Simulation Sunday, I think, really works. I want to get back into Car Mechanic Simulator now they've added a drag strip. But it's time. So I've got an idea to make it a lot less mundane, but it does require a lot of time. So I'm currently in the planning stage. Because of how much I record and edit and all that, I just don't have that spare 3 or 4 hours a week, maybe every few days, to do what I want to do with it. I've got an idea, but I'm working on it to try and make it, plausible. But we'll see how it goes. I'm trying to work it out. Same as Farming Simulator. I love Farming Simulator. Now, away from stream, I have one evening a week where I play with a mate of mine and just chill out. I can just unload, and he's really, really good with it. And we just farm away. A bit of ploughing, a bit of harvesting. Jobs are good. And I would love to do a series, and I have done a series in the past with a group of us, but it's time. You can spend 7-8 hours on a half-an-hour episode just to get all the behind-the-scenes stuff done. Car Mechanic can be very similar, so I've got to try and work out how to do it without requiring lots of time, make it less mundane, more interesting. I just like the idea of the drag strip. There's a lot more cars added now. Yeah, I'm kind of in two minds. It would require a fresh save because I wouldn't carry on very well last time. I don't know. I'm still thinking. I'll figure it out. But let me know what you think. If you want me to get back into it, let me know. Like I said, I've got an idea. I've just got to try and work on it and make it work as best I can. We'll also get back to Hot Wheels at some point. Now, we stopped because Wolverine broke his wrist. He couldn't hold the controller fully. Currently, he's not keen. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's because his wrist is still a bit iffy. But every time I've mentioned, should we do some? And he's like, no, I don't want to. So, we will get back to it. But I'm not going to force him to do something he doesn't want to do. So, until he's back being keen with it and wanting to record it, it's going to be paused, unfortunately. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to force him to play something he doesn't enjoy or he's enjoying for whatever reason. Although when we were playing it, he enjoyed it. So, I don't know. We'll sort that one out. Now, for those that are interested, and this is something I'm not too sure what to say. I was umming and ahhing about letting you guys know how much we've earned from ad revenue each month in the channel update. Mainly for those that want to be monetized, but are unsure of, financially how it's going to help you and how much you're going to roughly get. It's all dependent on views and things as well. My views at the minute are quite low. Even the live streams during Batman have gone down, which is fine. I don't, for me, the numbers aren't a big deal. So it doesn't matter. But for other people, it will matter. Apologies, I've been trying not to cough the whole time. On my back, spasms every time I do. So apologies for that. So let me know if you want me to be to share that information. I kind of want to be honest and transparent with you guys because you guys are the reason we're where we are. I wouldn't do it as a way of showing off, or I definitely wouldn't, because if you knew the amount, it wouldn't be showing off. But it was more about information purposes, you know, being open and transparent and saying, look, this is how much we've earned. And when it gets to a set amount and I can actually take it away, I can go, right, this is what you earned. What should we put it towards, kind of thing, for the channel? That's my kind of thinking, but it's whether you guys want to know or you don't. Let me know in the comments and let me know what you think. I'm kind of in two minds. I don't know what the best way of doing it is and what the right thing to do is. Okay, I've run it. I've got a long way over what I wanted, but I think I've done everything in my list. It's quite a lot. Thank you all for this month. It's been incredible. Easter is tough. I know we can't stream when we normally do. But we're trying to make up with live streams. Obviously, I can't do evening streams every day. It just does me in. But we'll do what we can. And hopefully we'll get some morning streams in as well. But thank you all for your support. It's been incredible. Another incredible month. As always, we're still growing, which is incredible. And hopefully we'll see you on the live stream very soon. Thank you all very much. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.